Welcome to our first ranked match of the night. It's between the two Jakes. Wentzel for the Panthers on the left and Jake Keating from Virginia on the right. This should be a good one here. Greg, what excites you about this matchup here at the 165?
Keating bumping up from 157 to take on Wentzel at 165. Both guys redshirt seniors, both guys NCAA qualifiers. Obviously Wentzel, NCAA runner-up last year. It should be a lot of fun to see how they how Keating attacks Wentzel.
Jake Keating already with 3 nationally ranked wins on the season, looking to add another one here against the top 15 guy in Wentzel.
One thing we want to see more of out of Wentzel is to see if he opens up his offense a little bit. You know, guys don't go underneath him, deciding to go usually neutral whenever their choice. So this is where Wentzel's he's got to score, and he's got to get his opportunities on top. He's got to do it from his feet.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think that's one of the challenges this year for him is that neutral position. Coaches scout a lot nowadays, and they have their wrestlers prepared. So I'm curious to see how Keating is preparing with the help of his coaching staff against Wentzel.
Wentzel really a leech whenever somebody shoots in on him, but it's really the best attack because you don't want to go up high upper body. That's where Wentzel excels. So good shot by Keating, but the question here is, can he finish?
Yeah, we'll see here. Might get a stalemate. There it is.
I think for Keating, you got to do more of that if you want to be able to get the takedowns on Wentzel.
Yeah, he wrestles from this really athletic position, right? Left hand inside tie, high crotch shot. That's where he likes to be. And Wentzel's good from there. He sits the corner from a head outside shot. So Keating, whenever he gets in, he's going to have to really watch his hips where they end. And because this is what's going to happen. Wentzel cuts the corner, slips the elbow. Keating's doing a good job of staying upright, though, keeping good posture. See, now he has Wentzel on his hip. He has to be careful. Wentzel can't scoot around here. And the higher Keating can stay, the higher his head, the more danger he'll put Wentzel in.
First points go to Jake Wentzel.
He was able to get that leg in there. Now he goes right into an attack with the legs.
Yeah, it worked out, and that's the beauty of that move for Jake Wentzel, sitting the corner, locking in the crotch, scooting, hooking the ankle. You already have the leg in, and really he just stayed patient there. And they wrestled through the position until Wentzel kind of came around on top there.
Keating is doing everything he can to make sure he doesn't go back anymore. He's got to be careful here.
Yeah, both guys have to be careful here. They end up bailing out of this position. They're right back to it. Now, Jake has a sense of comfort here, so that's okay.
Exciting first period here. Let's take another look at Wentzel's takedown.
Wentzel's really in a dangerous position here, but you see he never gives up the leg and wrestles through this tough position. He could either bailed there or kept wrestling. Yeah, see, the leg's always in, and when the leg's always in, you're always alive.
Most guys would panic in that situation, not Jake Wentzel, though.
Absolutely, and that's the comfort with riding legs.
Wentzel has faced a lot of ranked opponents, 5 this year to be exact, and he'll continue to face some tough competition. Of course, McCoy, one of the wrestlers who is out tonight. You see the ranked wrestlers from the ACC who are in the top 25. Of course, Tom Spullard from NC State as well. Jake Wentzel atop them all, though, in the conference in terms of the rankings at the 165 class. And Keith Gavin said that he thought Wentzel really had one of his best matches against Anthony Valencia of Arizona State last Friday. Valencia, number 6 in the country at that time. Even though Wentzel ended up losing that match, performed well.
Look at this. Takedown is awarded. It was awarded to Keating. Now 4 near fall points for Wentzel. I think they gave it to the wrong wrestler.
Yeah. There's a brick coming out.
Yeah, Virginia throws out the challenge brick there. And I imagine we're going to get some clarification about the scoring here as well in that last sequence.
I mean, I don't, obviously Keating never had control, but clearly it looked like Wentzel did, though. Right here?
Right here, I see Wentzel in control with back points.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to really review there. I mean,
no,
it looks like a takedown and 4 near falls.
It does. This might be quick, but here's another replay, and it's the same shot, and it's a beautiful shot. But Wentzel, that's where he's comfortable. He starts to scoot around, hook the leg, and Greg, you mentioned it earlier. Wentzel, he's comfortable in this position, so he doesn't bail, and that allowed him to what looks like get a takedown and back points.
Because he's so comfortable in that position, a lot of times his opponents, it's so hard to keep your hips up for that long on the shots. And eventually their hips fall, and then as soon as it's like the second that hip falls, Wentzel's all over it. And he's getting takedowns, back points. And that's what makes him tough to score on.
Wentzel, of course, has done a tremendous job of recovering from a season-ending knee injury back in 2019. Came back and became an NCAA qualifier in 2020 and 2020 following that injury. And took on Jake Keating in the championship last season and got that win to become a 2-time ACC champ. Another one of those Pitt local guys from South Park has had an outstanding career for Keith Gavin and company.
After video review, near fall has been changed to 2 near fall points instead in lieu of 4.
So we're hearing, I believe, 2 near fall points for Jake Wentzel.
I guess it would just depend on when they say he had control. And I guess they're saying he had control later.
Yeah, I think UVA, so whatever they challenge, and if they win the challenge, everything that happened after the challenge doesn't count, basically. So what I think maybe their hope was Keating got a takedown, and then the flurry of the back points from Wentzel wouldn't count then.
So it brings us to a 6-0 Jake Wentzel lead here midway through this second period.
So Keating's choice, he chose neutral, so now he ends up underneath Wentzel.
He ends up underneath, and this is where Jake's comfortable. You know, kind of, it looks like he's putting himself into danger, but as soon as Keating starts to maybe make a move here, right? Keating's not going to move, but as soon as Keating starts to try to make a move, Wentzel can put him in danger. And you'll see Wentzel not only use his hands a lot, but he'll use his feet in this position too.
Jake Wentzel going for his 3rd win against a ranked opponent this season. Now he's on top of Keating.
Keating not moving much underneath. We'll see if he gets over the stalling call here. As Wentzel continues to get to work.
So we'll enter the 3rd period. Jake Wentzel also looking like he's going to add a riding time point here. Currently with the advantage of 2 minutes and 37 seconds. So potentially a chance for a major decision win here for Jake Wentzel.
And that's what he should be looking for right now. I mean, along with the coaches and the strategy, they're telling Jake Wentzel is, you know, they should, hey, you have 2 minutes. We need some bonus points here for the team.
And you got time to work too, and clearly he does get out quickly. So he's got the ride time all but secured, not quite yet, but pretty close. So yeah, you're looking at 8-0 score. So now you just got to be careful, obviously, but you don't want to stop wrestling. So you got to keep trying to score points.
Yeah, and I mean, he has 2 takedowns off of Keating's shot. So, you know, as far as from Wentzel's standpoint, you know, why would he feel any different about Keating getting on his legs? Now, let's see if Keating switches up the shot here, right? He has 2 beautiful head outside high crotches, right? Left collar tie, step to the right, head outside, beautiful shots. But he played into Wentzel's strength, so let's see if he tries an attempt with another shot.
Wentzel maybe not quite as aggressive now that he does have that riding time point secured. So if this score remains, it'll be a major decision win for Jake Wentzel and Pitt.
There's that same shot, right outside high crotch. Getting in another scramble situation here.
For the way the last 2 worked out, are you surprised he went back to that outside high crotch?
A little bit of, but you know what? He's so good with that shot. I mean, and he's so close to getting those previous 2 takedowns. So, I mean, one little thing could change the result of that.
Yeah, scramble going a little bit different, for sure. And now he's got to look. He's got to figure out how I'm going to get those points quickly to avoid that major decision, because he's got the ride time point, does Wentzel.
Call warning, Wentzel.
Wentzel keeps going. And he's going to end up with a 10-0 major decision win over Jake Keating. So how about that performance in a ranked matchup for Wentzel and the Panthers?
Coach Keith Gavin mentioned he thought Wentzel wrestled great against Valencia despite the loss, and it carries over here against Virginia. That puts Pitt on top in the team score.